Hello, lovelies. Welcome to Lemo Tarot. This is a general reading for Aquarius. Anywhere it may fall in your chart, whether it's your sun, your moon, in your fourth house, and you feel like watching this reading, there's a message in there for you, okay? And this is for the third week of November 2019. We are starting here with a message from your Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. Last week we used this deck as well. We focused mostly on the messages from Spirit. So we're going to start to transition into this third week here. And here we have Arrow for you, Aquarius. And it says surround yourself with protective energy. Doesn't need you to protect your energy, okay? And I like that arrow, the way it seems like it's a shuttle, like a space shuttle, like shooting from the ground to the heavens here. So for a lot of you, prayers is important. You need to pray, okay? You need to pray during this time, Aquarius. There's a lot of beautiful things that are coming into your life. I remember your reading from last week was super, super, super positive. There was a lot of beautiful things coming towards you, especially in your emotional life, in your romantic life. So you want to protect yourself during this time at the same time, okay? A lot of us, when we have great things happening, it calls in for jealousy or negative energy, especially even from people around us. I said it especially, and I stopped myself, but that especially wanted to come out because a lot of times it is the people that are around us that really cause the most amount of issues in that regards, because they know our business, they know what's going on, and they know how to get to us. So here, this is your card. This is the She-Wolf. Unleash the wild within. Okay, don't let that stop you. Okay, don't let anybody stop you. Let me hold it a little bit longer so you guys can see. Okay, you can meditate on that energy. Unleash the wild within. Don't let anything stop you. Do not let any negative energy stop you. Do not let any kind of negative self-talk or any kind of boundaries or limitations based on your family history, or that's what this is always done. Who do you think you are? Any of that business. Go shoot for the stars. Look at this beautiful moon she has behind her. That's following your intuition, okay? Unleash the wild within. You are everything and more. You know, you have all the information you need in order to make the best decisions for yourself, okay? Live your life. Live your best life and have fun, enjoy, laugh loud, do whatever it is that pleases you, that brings you to that high vibration, okay, that allows you to stay in high vibration, Aquarius, and protect yourself from negative wheelies. They protect yourself from negative energy, protect yourself from leashes, protect yourself. And I just got very lightheaded just now, Aquarius, like very lightheaded. Oh my goodness. Okay. And to be completely oh wait to be I'm not sick, and the readings are coming to you guys in the ninth hour here because I was battling a little cold, and this is my second cold for this season. I've never taken the flu shot. I just went ahead and took the flu and took the flu shot after I had this cold, and so I'm not sick, but I had that little flu. That's about it. But I just got so lightheaded, like from the top of my head all the way down my spine, like the life was being taken out of me. Oh my goodness, Aquarius, just be okay. Enjoy. Let go. Let go. Have no fear, not even of your own for your own life. Just be and protect yourself. Protect yourself, okay? Surround yourself with protective energy. Pray. Get some sage. Burn some candles, and with intention, that is, when calling positive energy, calling your angel, your ancestors, God, the divine, Jesus, Buddha, like whoever it is that may bring you a sense of calm. If it's music, play music, you know, that keeps you in your positive energy. Music is very, very healing. Let's keep going here. Let's see messages Spirit have for you. I see, okay, that's too many. We're going to keep going here. I see the Messenger of Earth and the Page of Fire on the table for you. And the Messenger of Earth is a reliable messenger. Oh, the Moon card. Look at this. We have 1, 2, 3, huge moon, full moon there. I feel like for some of you, the Strength card is at the bottom of the deck. Some of you Aquarius, you may be dealing with a Leo. All right, and that Leo is testing your patience here, okay? And it seems like Spirit is telling you to harness your subtle energy, your feminine power here in dealing with that person, to tame that beast. You need to really don't meet them with aggression. Even if they're coming to you full speed ahead with aggression, meet them with love and kindness and with feminine energy. Okay, don't try to fight them as a bull, but more like as a what did they say? Like you get more bees with honey. Yeah, that's it. More honey, more honey. Pour more honey on the situation. If you are dealing here with a and it's a messenger of fire that's at the bottom of the strength card. So yeah, some of you are dealing with a Leo energy here, and children maybe in maybe have an aspect of this, because Leo rules the fifth house, the house of the child, especially the first child. Okay, that's coming through for me. This is also major arcana number 8. We are in Scorpio season, 8th house energy, 8th house ruled by Scorpio. Okay, so there's a sense of transformation that's happening. A lot of you, if you used to meet that person with fire, Spirit is asking you to really like to follow your intuition, to really kind of like be you. Don't allow that person to change you in your nature. Okay, like if you were trying to be you know, to meet them in beast mode because they were being a beast towards you, or you felt like that's what you had to be, you know, to prove yourself or whatnot. Spirit is telling you, pray up, put protective energy around you, and pray and meditate and connect, you know, with your guides. But here on earth, right, in the earthly realm, the way you're going to meet and connect with that person is not through aggression. Okay, it's through subtle feminine power. And here we have the messenger of earth. This is a reliable person. This is someone here, and I'm getting a person, okay, that is very grounded, that you can count on. And it's also if it's a message that's coming toward you, Aquarius, it's a message that you can rely on, that you can count on. That it's not gonna be one of those, like, you know, message that's flaky, like, you know, a text that someone just like, oh, did I say that? Oh no, it's going to be a well thought out letter. It's gonna be a well thought out email. It's gonna be like a conversation that rooted in reality, if you will, if it's a conversation that the two of you are gonna have, right? And stay strong in who you are. Just don't get overly aggressive, okay? And here Spirit is telling you to be the she-wolf, to unleash the wild within, right? To that, by unleashing that wild within, it's following your intuition. We have that big, we see that moon here, beautiful big moon here. It's the same moon we see here. We have the moon card here, and then look again, in the page of fire, that's like a youthful energy here, fiery energy, a child here. And this is, and again, another huge moon we have following up here. So intuition is so important as you go forward here, Aquarius. Intuition is so important. Even in that arrow card we've been talking about, look at that big circle. It's representing the moon here, okay? And I feel like for some of you during this full moon in Taurus, some things really clicked, okay? The last message that we had last week was so positive. There was so much happening. And I feel like for some of you, Aquarius, you finally feel like you're back to your roots, if you will. You finally can feel the ground beneath you again. You finally feel like you're not sleeping, like the earth is not being pulled from underneath you anymore. You finally feeling a sense of this is my place, like I belong, right? During this full moon in Taurus, I feel like for some of you. And here we have that page of earth, of fire. I felt like child energy here, energy of children. I feel like there are children involved in this situation for you, okay? There are children involved with that page of fire. I'm getting that again. There's a child, a younger feminine figure here on that page. But it's almost like that child is being guided by this, talking about the wild within. Look at this. Look at the surrounding here. It's in nature, right? This beautiful tiger here, that child is being guided, I don't even think guided, it's almost like being protected by that tiger, but it's almost like she's in full control and command of everything happening around her. Like she's not afraid of that tiger, right? It's that same energy. It's almost like same energy, okay? You want to bring towards you, Aquarius, right? It's kind of like she's in control. She's not afraid. It's like she knows she's connected to nature. She knows that what's her path, okay? And she's ready to go on that path, knowing that the divine, the universe have her back, okay? And that's like the energy you want to inhabit during this time, and follow your intuition. Follow your intuition. I am not getting so much secrets here. And yes, I'm going to take some clarification for you, Aquarius. But here I feel like it's really having all this moon energy here. It's about intuition. It's about feminine energy, okay? It's about being in the receiving mode. It's about not trying to be the person to make the decision, not trying to be the person to be in control of the situation, to be in a receptive mode, if you will. Okay, let me get some clarification for you on that messenger of earth, starting with the messenger of earth. Clarification for Aquarius spirit. Oh, judgment. Wow, judgment. There's a communication coming through here. There's a judgment that's being taken. Okay, for some of you it's very well reconciliation. It may be judgment. It may be the message about a possible reconciliation. Okay, that's reconciliation with the judgment card. The judgment card is also a time for some of you, if you're going to court during this time, if you've been waiting a decision from the court and this is coming through during this time, it's gonna be a very it's going to be a balanced decision. I feel like for a lot of you, it's gonna be a decision based on the things that have taken place before. Okay, if you've done right, you're in the right. Expect it to go your way. Okay, this is Day of Atonement, and a lot of you too, you'll have an opportunity to atone for your sins as well if you were in the wrong. Let's get here, because the message that's coming here is a message that's very stable that you can rely on. That's a message that's grounded in reality. Okay, that's not wishful thinking. That's not, you know, about feelings and emotion. That's a grounded message. Wow, look at this. Major energy for you, Aquarius. Major energy. Angelic allegory. We have like Archangel Michael here in the Temperance card, and Archangel Gabriel and the Judgment card. So this is like angelic protection here. Okay, surround yourself with protective energy. Yes, do so, but you're also protected from the heavens. Okay, Temperance is about patience as well. It's about healing. It's about angelic guidance and protection. Again, the word protection keeps coming through here. So for a lot of you, Aquarius, whatever decision that's being made on your behalf here, whatever it is that the judgment call at the end of the day, just know it's something that you can trust. Okay, number one, and Spirit here is asking you to be patient as well in regards to it, to find it's going to be something that's balanced. You see, it's pouring the cup from one, and the sun is coming from the back here. It's something that's gonna bring balance and enlightenment into the situation. Okay, it's a fair thing to do for all involved. Oh my goodness, this is just such strong energy. There's some major communication coming towards you, Aquarius, during this time. Let's get some clarification on the page of fire. Clarification on the page of fire for our Aquarius friends. Clarification. Okay, 7 of Cups. This is the card of illusion, right? The card of too many options, can make up our mind, feeling like we have too many options. Sometimes not so much, just options are floating in the sky, sitting on clouds, passing clouds. Oh, stack just came through, and no, we're not gonna take all that. But I can see the sun here, the same sun that's spotted here at the bottom. So you're gonna be okay, Aquarius, okay? So for some of you, I feel like someone might have been very childish in a situation. If this is not a situation that involves children, there's someone here that was behaving in a very childish way, in a very confusing way, that left you feeling like, what's up, what's down, where are we going, what are we doing? Especially if it was a romantic situation. Okay, if that was the case, Spirit is blowing the horns here. There's a reconciliation on the table here, and it's a reconciliation that's very well protected, because that's a relationship that's supposed to be. Okay, that's gonna bring healing at the same time. And here we have the 9 of Swords. Wow, yes, there was someone acting childishly, and that created a lot of confusion, that created a sense of illusion, that brought a lot of stress. Okay, that brought a lot of stress and anxiety. But this is almost here at the end, Aquarius. You're almost at the end with this. This is not, you don't have too much longer to deal with this. This is coming here. Here comes the moon. The moon is about, whoa, wow, what is this? Wow, the moon and the sun. What a pairing. Here comes the moon through the sun to the table. I cannot remember if this one came out for you last week, Aquarius. All I know is your reading was so positive, okay? And so far, this is the same thing we're getting. Keep on praying. Keep sending prayers up. Follow your intuition. We have so much, like moon, and be in your feminine power. Even if you are a male Aquarius watching this reading, try to bring more of that feminine, subtle energy, receptive energy in your life right now during this time, okay? kind of like surround yourself with softer energy, if you will. Don't be too aggressive, especially if you're trying to get to someone romantically, because what we have here, Aquarius, is a grounded message coming towards you about a possible reconciliation that's gonna bring healing and moderation into a situation here where there was something completely out of balance, where there was negativity. Because when that strength card shows, that means there is something here that was very negative entity, negative way of connecting with each other, right? Angelic Karma said, wherever the strength card shows, you know the devil is somewhere lurking. So there was some devilish attitude, devilish things happening. And here we see it, with that page of fire here. Somebody here, especially if it was a younger person, an older person kind of relationship, someone was being very immature. Whichever, even if it was an older person, someone was being very immature in that relationship. And it created a lot of confusion, a lot of illusion, a lot of anxiety, okay, and overthinking. And perhaps there were secrets as well. For some of you, that may be the case. And for some of you, even if it wasn't, during this time, Spirit is asking you to tap into your intuition, to feel your feels, to allow yourself to feel all the feelings, to allow yourself to just be, to allow yourself to not get stuck in your mind so much, to unleash the wild within, to allow yourself to express yourself as you are, as you feel, to just be in your feelings about all of this, okay? To feel everything, because the sun is shining on you, Aquarius, okay? The sun is shining on you. You cannot go wrong here. For us, a lot of times, especially if we go to emotional things that are difficult, we have to feel those negative emotions before we can move on, okay? There's no brushing things under the rug. No, that lasts only for so long, okay? And I feel like this is passing energy for you guys. You've already felt all of those things. That's what you kind of like, you went through all of this, and perhaps that reconciliation is bringing back a sense of confusion, as in, haven't we been through this before? For some of you, you feel you're having whiplash here. Like, haven't I given that person a second, third, fourth chance already? Why are they back? Or why am I being asked to entertain this again? And here comes the anxiety and the sleepless night. But you need to listen to your intuition. You need to really follow the guidance you're receiving. Some of you may be having dreams about the situation. Pay attention to your dreams, because Spirit has your back here. Spirit is guiding this whole thing, okay? And we have the strength card here, and they're giving you the strength necessary here on this planet, on Earth, to in dealing with this situation. And we have the sun. This is the mother, and then this is the father here. And look, we have the child right there on the sun, presenting in the sun. This is like the whole family right there, okay? And I already felt child energy here when I saw the strength card, and then the page of fire. Let me get one more for you on the moon card here. Let's get one more on the moon card. Let's get one more. And for some of you, that communication already came through during the full moon in Taurus. That communication already came through, and that's why that you now going through your head, asking yourself all those questions. What do I do? Where do I go? Yes, this seems like very enticing. This seems very attractive. Excuse me, but can I trust it? Can I trust it? I feel like for some of you, that's what you're asking yourself. Can I trust it? And Spirit is telling you, if you can't trust it, trust us. Trust us to guide you. Trust us to make things right. Trust us. Okay? Let me get one more on the moon for Aquarius Spirit. One more clarification. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is a whole lot, but what I saw here first was the Emperor, and that's what we're going to take, and everything. And my ring just came. That's my Sri Yantra ring. And we put it back, and we put everything else down, and we have the High Priestess, talking about intuition. Here comes the High Priestess with the initial B and J right there encrusted. So for some of you, if you have that initial, greater significance for you. But it was the Emperor that I spotted first in that pile that wanted to come, that was at the very top facing up. So following your intuition, allowing yourself to feel, to connect with your deep feelings and emotions is where your blessing. It's what's going to bring you blessing. And that's going to bring you on top. again, okay? And I mean again, because I feel like for a lot of you Aquarius, you were knocked down there for a little while, a few pegs for a little while. You were bruised from the situation. For some of you, your self-esteem took a hit. For some of you, your financial situation took a hit. For some of you, even your peace of mind took a hit. So following your intuition, allowing yourself to just be yourself, to just unleash that wild within, to know that you're protected, to remain in the sense of prayer, to remain connected to your angels, to your guides. That's what's gonna bring you that ultimate that ultimate. This is a beautiful pairing here, okay? To have the emperor, which is which is a sense of authority, right, and power and abundance right here on earth, right? It's also a number 4, meaning grounded right here on earth, and to have the sun, which is enlightenment, as above so below, right, which is blessings, which is also healing. So I really like this for your Aquarius. It seems like you are really on a path here. You're on a path, and it's strong energy, and for some people it's going to feel blissful, and for some people it may not be. It may not be as smooth, okay? It may be a little bit choppy before you get to this. You may go through that sense of anxiety and illusion, and to stay in trust, stay in faith before you get there. That's like 3 beautiful major arcana, strong energy here. You have the temperance, you have judgment, you have the sun, you have the moon, and you have the emperor. Hello, major energy, finances and career. Yes, for some of you, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Financial issues are a factor. I could feel that. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Yes, this is something here. This is all about divine timing. In the tarot, if you had one card that says divine timing, it would be this, the temperance card. This is literally the angel being the playing alchemist here, not playing, being the alchemist, pouring one drug, you know, into another, kind of like getting the right mixture. It's also about moderation, about balance, keeping the pace of time, okay? Divine timing. The wheel of fortune sometimes can be divine timing, but the wheel of fortune, it's almost like not controlled so much by angelic forces. The wheel of fortune is more like your destiny, right? The wheel of destiny. The wheel's gonna keep on turning regardless. The wheel is that wheel, the time doesn't end. Divine timing here, I feel like this is the angels bringing this connection together during this time, helping this connection to heal, okay? And for some of you, it's about financial situation where there was confusion. If there's a new offer, if there's a new beginning at play here, you can trust it. And for some of you, maybe going back to a job that you've done before, okay? Spirit may be sending you back to something that you've known before, that perhaps you've been resisting. You can trust it. That's gonna bring you to closer to your higher self, closer to who you wanna be, to what you wanna do with your life, okay? What you envision for yourself. And let's close up here with an oracle card. This is Doreen Virtue, Angels Oracle cards. This is the first deck I've ever purchased, and this is the second one with the good tarot. So we have my first year for this reading, and my favorites too, especially the good tarot. I love this deck. Messages for Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius period. And thank you so much, Aquarius. You had the highest views last week. I appreciate your support, and it helps more people to see this reading. And at the bottom we have heart chakra. Yes, this is all about love for you. This is the same love message about feelings and emotions, okay? And love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. As we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. Protection and guidance. Divine protection and guidance. As we stand by. Love. And here's the card that actually came for you. See only love. Okay? For those of you that are resisting. For those of you that are feeling anxious. For especially if it's someone from the past that's coming back. That you have in your mind about it. Follow spirit. If you can't trust that person, you cannot trust yourself. Listen to your intuition, okay? Because guidance is coming towards you during this time about this. And it says, see only love. Look past seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings. And see only the love within each person, including yourself. You're resolute. Focus upon the love that underlines every situation, brings about healing in undreamed of ways. Healing in undreamed of ways. So I'm gonna tell you, Aquarius, again, keep enjoying this time. Be yourself. Don't put a face of what you think someone wants to see. Unleash the beast within. Remain your being, especially for you feminine that are watching this. Be in your feminine power, your full feminine power, okay? And embrace it. Tap into your intuition. There's so many blessings and abundance that's coming towards you in regards to that connection. I feel like to a reconciliation. I feel like, okay, and know that divine timing was at work here. If there was separation, if there was things from the past, this was like perhaps those were necessary for people to grow, for them to learn about their shadow selves, for them to learn about what's needed to be let go of, what needed to be healed, okay? What devilish attitude, ways, negative energy that needed to be healed. And those needed to take place. These situations needed to take place for both of you to look at each other, to look at yourselves. Because here it says like, to look past the mistakes and misunderstanding, not only within each person but also within yourself, okay? So, and that's what I was saying, you have to also forgive yourself and release things that have happened before you can start that new. And that first thing you're gonna experience, Aquarius, as you go towards this beautiful journey that spirit is leading you towards, is that change that's happening within you, okay? That access that you have, that unlimited access to a wealth of abundance and information that all of a sudden you realize that you have, just by connecting to your intuition, just by trusting in the divine, okay? That's the high priestess energy that's showing up for you here, okay? And I pulled the high priestess. What do we have? The Ace of Wands. There's a new beginning here that they want to usher in for you, a new beginning after this reconciliation, after this healing, after this phase that you've been going through, after you understand what it meant, after you accept really to follow spirit's guides, and it's just all positive here. We have the sun here, okay? It's all positive, and I'm sending you so much love during this time. Pray up, stay, be yourself, and enjoy every moment of it. And I'll see you next week. Thank you so much. Bye. See you, only love.